Welcome back to the channel. I'm Eddie V, and if you're new here, I discuss investing and personal finance. Today I'm going over 3 different dividend stocks. All 3 of these are Dividend Kings, meaning that they have been increasing their dividend for the last 50 years. Within the last month, each of their share prices have been decreasing, so keep an eye on them. Maybe a good time to catch them at a discount. Before moving on, if you find value in this, smash the like button to help grow the channel. And while you're down there, if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. Love to have you along for the ride. And with that, I'll roll the clip. First stock I'm going to go over is Lowe's. So in Seeking Alpha, go over its chart history, some financials, analyst rating of what they see as a price target, and I'm going to switch over to TradingView to see where its current share price is compared to its moving averages. First up, Lowe's, ticker symbol LOW. We can see here that throughout the last years, share price has been increasing a little over 39% within the last month. It's been at a decline, negative 3.9%, and within this last week, a decline of 4.9%. So we can see over here at the 52-week average, it is above its mid-range, and the PE is 19.89. I do like to look at stocks that are between 15 and 20. I think that's a good range. Going over to the validations. On the validation, what we're looking here is to compare its PE to what is in its sector. See if it's higher or lower. So scrolling down, compared to a sector, Seeking Alpha gives it a C-, and the average in the sector is 13.74, so it is almost 45% higher than the rest in the sector. I'm going to switch over to the growth tab. On the growth tab here, scrolling down, we're looking at the revenue. It has been increasing a little over 10%, and that is above the rest of its sector, which is at 8.73, so it is about 19% above its sector. Last piece I want to look at in Seeking Alpha is going to be the Wall Street rating, the analyst rating, see if they're bearish or bullish and what their price target is. So according to Wall Street analysts, they are bullish on this stock. Scrolling down, we have the price target, which they say is around 274, so we're at 238, which is underneath that average. Right here, I am looking at this share price to drop closer to 220. So now I'm going to switch over to TradingView, see where its current share price is compared to its moving averages. So over here on TradingView, looking at its moving averages, over here at my purple line is a 25-day moving average. Yellow is 50. We have the teal at 100-day moving average, and white is at a 200-day moving average. So we're definitely below its 50. Down here, the first piece I have for the momentum, we can see the red line is below the yellow, so it is at a downtrend, and this first one is like a week to week, and the bottom one is day to day. I'm going to switch back over to Seeking Alpha. We'll look at the next stock. Back in Seeking Alpha, we're looking at Target, ticker symbol TGT. Its share price is 220. Over this last year has been increasing almost 13%, so it's at 12.94%. Within the last month has been decreasing at negative 1.48, and within this last week has fallen 2.56%. Going over here to 52-week average is about its mid-range, and its PE is just over 16.5. Switching over to validation, scrolling down, you can see that Seeking Alpha gives C rating. It is above its sector median, about 21%. Looking over at the ratings, we'll see what the Wall Street has. According to Wall Street analysts, they are bullish on this. Scrolling down, we have the price target. They're looking at target around 278, and we are below their average. I would like to see it to fall closer to 200. I think that's a good price. So let's switch over to TradingView, see where it is compared to its moving averages. Right now, looking at the chart here, it is below all of its moving averages. Looking at the week to week, it is a downtrend. Now it looks like it's going to be a dog stock. It's starting to plateau right down here. Over day to day, it is also looking at a downtrend right here. I'm going to switch back over to Seeking Alpha. The last stock I'll be looking at today is Johnson & Johnson, ticker symbol J&J. It has a share price of 167. Over the last year, share price has increased about 4.24%. Within the last month, it has decreased about 0.67%. And within this last week, decreased at 0.98%. So going over to its 52-week range is about at the midpoint, and its PE at 17.07. Going to validation tab. Scrolling down here, we can see what it's compared to the rest of the sector. So it is below the rest of the sector, which is 20.9. So that's below just over 18%. We'll look at its growth. So scrolling down here, Seeking Alpha gave it a D+. Its revenue has increased about 8%, which is below its sector average, and 55% below its sector average. Now next, going to rating. Looking at the Wall Street analysts, we can see that they are bullish on this. And scrolling down here, the price target they have is 183, so we are below its average. I would like to see it closer to the mid 130s. We are below their what they consider average. So I'm going to switch over to TradingView. It is compared to its moving averages. All right, so looking at here, its share price is just below its 25-day moving average, but it's above all the other ones. If we look down here, right now, week to week, the momentum is at it increasing. The red is over the yellow. Day to day is down at decreasing. You can look at all the candles. We have share price dropped here, has been increasing, and now it's back down. Could be continuing that downtrend. Of course, once we get to earnings, share price could jump up or it could jump down. We'll just have to see what happens there. And with that, that covers the 3 Dividend King stocks that I wanted to go over. Just a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor, so definitely do your own research before investing in any of these. But I'd like to know what your views are on these 3 stocks. Are you taking advantage of the decreasing share price, or are you just keeping an eye on them? Like to know down in the comments. If I'm liking this content, definitely smash the like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.